So we'll open it up right away for a Q&A, and we'll start right there in the front aisle.
Zach Kiefer, Indianapolis Star. Jordan, how's the shoulder, and how did it feel in practice this week?
Shoulder's good. Once he got loose and I was able to shoot really well, and so the doctors are doing a good job of, getting me back in shape and feeling good.
I will start right down, stay here in the middle aisle too, as well.
Yeah, Victor Bob Kravitz with the Indianapolis Star. I talked with Mike Jones this morning, and he talked a lot about the work that you did with Dave Atkins. Can you give us a sense of the kinds of things that you did with Dave? I understand that you stood in front of a mirror.
Man, back in high school, I used to come in early at like 6 a.m. in the morning every morning, about 6:30, and we either used to lift weights or we used to do basketball work, and Coach Atkins would make me sit in front of a mirror because my elbow always used to be out, and he basically changed my whole basketball form. My form was horrendous before then, and he basically changed it. We kept my elbow in, and we would do the same 1-2 follow-through motion every morning until he left for Maryland. So the whole year until basically the end of my junior year. So without him, I definitely wouldn't have the work ethic I have. But without him, I definitely wouldn't be the basketball player that I am today. And I credit him for just staying with me and always working with me, even when it seemed like he had no business doing it.
I'll go over here to our left, guys.
Vic Mark Gray, 106.7 The Fan here in D.C., National Sports and Entertainment. We talked to Coach Larinaga, who has great memories of this building. You had a lot of success in this building. Can you talk about your success in this building and the distractions that you're having to fight coming back home with all the, well-wishers, shall we call them?
Christian, you want to start?
You said
Oh,
me.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I won a couple city championships in here with DeMatha. Played a couple AAU tournaments in here. Won some games in here. And there hasn't really been any hoopla or stuff like that. My family's just fortunate enough to be able to come out and see me play because they live so close. So I'm looking forward to just getting on the floor and playing with these guys, my teammates, and I'm coming out here and playing Indiana basketball at a high level.
All right, down here in the front row.
Cody, Ken Bykoff, Inside Indiana. You've seen a lot of different styles this year, a lot of different teams. Who did Syracuse most remind you of?
Syracuse is unique because they're so long and athletic. They obviously play the zone defense that we haven't seen as much this year. So I don't know if there's one team or players to make the comparison to, but we definitely got our work cut out for us. That's what they're known for, and it's going to be tough on us.
Other questions? We're going to stay down here in the middle aisle.
Vic Bob Kravitz again, Indianapolis Star. Your junior year, Mike was telling me that you volunteered to come off the bench. Do you remember that meeting and why you volunteered to come off the bench?
I don't know if my exact wording was I volunteered to come off the bench, but I kind of remember that our team was very good that year, and we had a lot of people who could have a starting position. And I remember Coach Jones calling me in his office and asking me how I felt about not starting. And my response was, I just want to win basketball games. So just like I want to do now, I just want to win basketball games. And if we play up to our capabilities right now, then we're going to be able to do that, just like we did in high school.
Other questions for the Indiana student athletes? All right, we'll stay right down here in the front.
Christian, the experience of the Sweet 16 last year, what do you guys be able to bring from that to this, and how is it going to apply tomorrow?
Just our mindset. I think that's the main thing. And like I said, we're a mature group, so I feel like once our mindset's there, I feel like we can go out and compete with the best of them, and just go from there and just kind of teach the young guys how the game's going to be and just how the tempo is, and how different things are now.
Tim Shovers, ESPN 980. Cody, any disappointment playing here as opposed to Indianapolis this weekend? regional?
No. I mean, there's Indiana fans across the country. I'm sure that we'll have a good showing. So, you know, we don't worry about it too much. We just, you know, play with the hand that's dealt to us. So, we don't worry about it too much, and we're excited to be here.
Any other questions? All right, you guys are dismissed. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.